All right. The man, the myth, the legend, the person who puts more heart, soul, and love into every single thing you feed everyone in the whole Whitaker community every day.
Thank you.
Nelson.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Would you want to introduce maybe who you are?
Okay, my name is Nelson Lopez. I halim. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to be distracting.
No, I have been living here in Eugene for almost 20 years, and I'm so happy being here. I love this small city. It's kind of, how can I explain? It's such a beautiful place.
But what's most beautiful is the people who make it up.
Thank you. Yes.
And you must, every single person who I know knows you and speaks so highly of you. And here's the thing that makes me really curious.
Yes.
No one loves their job and working as much as you do. And you even went through a troubling period not too long ago.
Yes, I did.
How did you bring joy every single interaction that I saw you?
You have to feel connected with not only with customers, people around you. When I work with people, I'm trying to learn.
You can have either one of those, but I was just getting them out of the way. So.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to know better my customer or friends, and I'm not trying to sell a product with them. When you approach to my business, I want to say, hi, how you doing? Mm-hmm. I want to see how you feel. I want to hear a little conversation about you. And then I can sell the product. But I need to know a little bit about you.
How many years has it been since you started?
I have been doing, my business is 8 years. Wow. 8 years we are here in the community in the Whitaker for 8 years. But with customer service, probably I've been doing customer service for over 25 years.
So what did you do before Nelson's?
Before Nelson, I used to work at Denny's. I was the host.
And so how did you make the jump? So you started just in the cart.
Yes.
And then you moved into your first restaurant.
Yes.
But kept the cart. Thank goodness. I love the cart.
Thank you.
Probably not in the summer. You must dislike it, right?
No. I will love it.
You do?
We love it. I do. It's how can I explain you? About summertime, you can see more fresh people, you know what I mean? You are working out. Mm-hmm. I love to see people like biking, like they came to your business, say, yes, we went hiking, yes, we went for swimming, and you see these people giving you the things we can do in the summertime. Let's go for a run, let's go for a biking, let's go for hiking, let's go for do something fun in the outdoor. Mm-hmm. It's so beautiful. And I feel when it's winter and fall, you can see only like jacket, hoodies, and like it's cold to be outside, you know, we want to do something cozy. So my favorite time for me is summer. And for business, like food cars, when you make more money. More money. Your sales go to double or triple in summertime than winter and fall.
In winter is when I really want a nice filling burrito. And here's the thing. So there's a couple things about you that really strike me as a very special person. One is your overwhelming joy that you reflect to every single person. Like just, I know a lot of people who are generally positive, but it seems like some people just eventually have a bad day. You know? Like you had a fire, you had vagrant. Like you were dealt blow after blow. Do you? And I'm curious, maybe eventually, like how you what's your output to just like still come to the morning feeling good. But first off, the other thing that makes you very special is there's something about food, and I told you this maybe yesterday. There's something about food that was just made with actual love and care.
Yes.
That really just it sits better in the stomach. It's filling. Because after an all-nighter, I can be something doesn't sit well. And that's when I always come is after an all-nighter, I'm I know it'll sit really well.
Okay.
It's a burrito.
Thank you.
Do you eat your own food? Do you make your own food with love, or are you out by the end of the day?
I love to cook. We cook with love. I'm happy to say we make every day everything fresh from our business. And I love what I do.
That's such a joy.
I love what I do. And That's why customers like you coming back every day because they feel the
You
freshness.
go to a lot of other restaurants and it's
They
just,
feel the freshness.
I
We
do.
don't have, we have our walk-in cooler, but a lot of other business, they keep the product for 7 days or more, you know.
Hmm.
We don't. We so happy sometimes a day we so loud. We need to start the next day in the morning to prepare for the both places, for the food cart and for the restaurant. And we know now how to manage things, how to do things, how to be ready for things, because you never know. You can say, oh, today is going to be a slow day.
Hmm.
The day you think like that is when your business got crazy.
Yeah.
But all the time I say I have to be ready no matter what.
Do you do the logistics yourself? Did you like just learn it over time, starting the food cart, and then learn more? Do you bring in someone who knows all the ordering and like guessing how many people are going to order what each day?
I had to tell you, mostly it's me.
Wow.
Mostly it's me. Yes, I on charge with my cooks or with everything related with the food. It's me.
How much do you work each day?
I work 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and sometimes the restaurant I
What do you do
work.
on Sunday?
I go and treat myself. I love to go to Mendy's to have breakfast mornings every morning.
Yeah.
I love people to cook for me. I
Yeah.
don't cook for me Sunday.
So I should have made something for you. I would have. I didn't know. I didn't know. But next time I will. I was eating it last night. I'm like, I think he might appreciate this.
Oh,
'Cause someone who cooks-
I appreciate being here. I'm so happy to be here.
I wonder if you have like you taste food more than me. Like I mean, I think some people get more out of a conversation or like a painting or a song. Do you think that you taste food? Like I mean, what do you get out of food? You know?
That's what you know what? I really love, I'm good. I feel I'm really good tasting food. We went to Europe probably like 2 months ago for 2 weeks. We went to different places. When you try the best espresso, you try the, I don't used to eat so much meat. Like in Europe for 2 weeks, I was eating meat because the meat is good and it's fresh, and you feel it's everything over there. I don't know why. Everything is good.
It's kind of a bummer because then you got to come back. You know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know, it's my dream one day to move there and live in Madrid. I love Madrid. I fall in love in Madrid. But wherever I went, I was there for 2 weeks. It's amazing. Amazing.
I had a friend who recently went to Spain. He said his skin cleared up there. Everything.
Yeah.
He said whatever the food is there, it's.
It is. It is. You go to places, and the good thing about Europe is like you don't see people on the phone. Like USA, I can see there is no more conversation between family or friends. Everybody is paying attention what's on the phone. Who posts something on
Watching
the
other people
media.
have conversations.
And you are missing the good thing. You go there, I was looking these people eating, having a good wine, and having a really good conversation. And you know what? It's how Mexico. If you go to Mexico, still Mexico has the manners.
My family, every Christmas, to get away from all the purchasing and guilt and all that, we would go to the Yucatan. And then the most recent time is for graduation. My brother went out to a really expensive dinner, and I said, "Can I get it? Like, can that dinner be a plane ticket to Mexico?" I thought we were going to go to the Yucatan, but it's the Baja Strip, much more deserty. But those are the only two places I've gone. Is the two coasts.
Okay.
Where in Mexico? Like, is there another? Is there a third place somewhere in the middle, or? If I go back, should I go to the Yucatan again? Because that's my heart, like in my childhood. Like, you know.
You know about Mexico, my friend. That's what I talk to whoever from Eugene Weekly or for Register Car or anyone want to talk to me about my food. Mexico has 32 states. 32 states. Mexico has such a beautiful places. For me, there is Huatulco in the south. It's beautiful. It's a paradise. When you go to Huatulco, you see the real people, the real food, and you can see, I had to say, my root, you know. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So what keeps you in Eugene? Out of curiosity, Europe's beautiful and Mexico, but like what you know?
There is for me, Nelson is kind of like King. I was living in Ciudad Juarez, Chihuahua, for a good time of my life. Chihuahua is a big state from Mexico.
It's funny, that's a big state called Chihuahua.
The border. So I was there. It's a huge city. When I moved here, it's what I was looking for. 20 years ago, this is a little small town. And you can walk and get places only walking or biking. But living in big cities like Los Angeles or Seattle or Portland, I don't like to be trapped on the traffic. I don't like it.
There's way less humanity in the bigger cities.
Oh yes, besides that the weather, Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Now probably like 120 degrees in summer.
Really?
Summertime. Yes.
Can't be in a food cart there.
Oh no, you are going to die.
Business would go down. No one's gonna walk to it.
No. It's 120 degrees in summer. So you just got a fresh shower and you get out from your shower and your body is sweating again.
Wow.
Yes. So for me now, I feel like I'm trying to work now. Probably working a lot. Because probably in 3 years I want to retire.
Retire as in Nelson still stays existing as a restaurant.
I don't know. Probably Nelson is.
Would you not trust anyone else? Because that's something I really love and respect.
Probably I want to sell the name, but I want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore.
No, and I don't blame you. But there's an interesting aspect. Okay, and not even to like dish on any other restaurant nearby, but there's a specific other food cart that made burritos that were sushi, not to name one, because now there's actually multiple nearby. And the first year that it existed, it was delicious. I didn't live here. It was probably six years ago. And that first year was so good. And then the owner moved, and it was the manager, and it was still really good. The manager moved, and it was another, so it's like after the lineage gets trained so many times, you lose these, it's like there's only, do you feel like if you stop, everything kind of just stops?
Yes, you're right. Speaking of subo burrito, I used to have my friend who made the best sushi burritos from Subo Sushi Burrito.
Yeah?
Yes. You ever tried a place before?
Yeah,
yes.
That's the place I was talking about.
Okay. So, and something happened, and when he passed away.
Joey Rincon?
Yes.
I've had Joey Rincon on the show. I loved Joey.
For me, it was something.
He made it with love.
Yes.
Every time I went there.
And he got to my window with a smile.
With a smile.
And you know what? Because I spent time with him, customer over there, and he was my customer over here. He made the best sushi burrito. And when he left, I went back. Wasn't the same.
That's what I'm talking about.
Something is missing.
Yes.
Something is missing. And for me, you know why, when you speak about him, it's like, in my head, it's like, how happened to this beautiful guy with a smile, which you can see that, I'm going to say hyperness, he was acting like he was like 9 or 10 years, a little boy, but he was probably like 21, 22, I believe so. But he can give you the energy, And what for me was really sad. When somebody told me he passed away, I was, no. I know. Stop, please.
Yeah.
It's not true. I just talked to him a few days ago. He was so happy to be to the coast in Florida. He was having fun with friends. He was telling me, and and that's true. That's why I love your question. That's what I do with my business. My cooks, I had to try everything they do. Everything, the guacamole, the salsa from the chips, the meat. I had to make one taco and see how they are marinated the steak. The grilled chicken has the same flavor. Like when I cook there, has to be the same flavor. If something is missing, I'm free to tell them, you are missing something. Something is missing here. And you need to be careful. Because they know I'm coming back to try the food again.
Yeah.
And you have to do it in my way. That's my recipes.
It's,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
It's tricky because then it makes you stay involved if you want to
Yes.
have it just be this perfect place.
Yes.
You know what's so funny about it being a perfect place? It's a double-edged sword. The first time I went there, it was so good. I have never ordered anything else except for the basic. I was like, man, that's the best burrito I've ever had.
Aww.
And every time I've come back, I've literally never even tried tacos or any other burrito. I've been like, that's it. I've tried maybe adding sausage instead of chicken.
Yes,
But then I'm
yes.
like, no, it was perfect. It was just perfect, just the way it is. And
Thank
here's the interesting, a lot of restaurants that have like a refined taste, like I worked at Chipotle for a couple months. It has a taste.
Yes.
Subway has a taste.
Yes.
You don't really have a taste. It just tastes like the food should taste, which is interesting. It seems like over the years, it seems like different suppliers or something. But yeah, it's interesting. It's nice. It's just reliable. I love it.
Yes, I'm trying to get my local, to support local business. That's what I do too. We have a lot of good business in Eugene when you can get good meat. You can get the tortillas too. You can get, we have Emerald, who is local, where you can get the good products, all your fresh onions, tomatoes, cilantro, everything.
Year round?
It's right here. Yes, it's right here.
But they grow it inside probably for tomatoes.
Yeah, it's local, the business, and they sell all the products. And I'm trying to find, the way we don't lose our flavor, our taste. We need to find this, what we keep doing for years to bring the same flavor to the table. We don't want to change anything.
I love it.
We can create a new thing,
When's the last time you added something new to the? Do you have any plans? Because I will try something new. Maybe next time I go, I'll try something other than what I've had. What should I try? You know what I like? And every time.
Yes.
I don't want to ask for a lime because you have the salsa, so I go get a lime. I eat like an entire lime on a burrito every time. I love the taste of lime. Oh my gosh.
You know what? You can get lime anytime. We are happy to give you
lime.
Nice. We have cases of lime over there because we own the bar and we
yeah.
And like somebody want one avocado, I can give you the whole avocado because we made so much guacamole, fresh guacamole every day. Yeah. So we have cases of avocado. About your question, yes. And the restaurant, we have really good menu. We create new products over there. We had a grill line, a chicken breast. We call chicken a la parrilla. So it's really good.
When you say we, do you come up with the new foods or does someone pitch an idea to you?
No, that's something that's been for years in Mexico. So we decide to make it. And you go different places, they have you heard about chicken fajitas or carne asada fajitas, so that's why we had to now.
You have fajitas?
Yes, we do have with it.
I don't even read your menu.
No.
I just go and I'm like, see Nelson, beautiful, I'll get my burrito.
No, we do have good menu on the restaurant. The food cart doesn't have the fajitas or the chicken a la parrilla, or we don't have we call the Whitaker burrito, but it's the California burrito because people love the fries inside in the burrito with your meat. You are going to love it.
Okay,
it's
California
really good.
burrito. That's what I'm getting next time.
Just forget about California. We call the Whitaker burrito.
Whitaker burrito.
Because we are on the neighborhood and we decide to put a name.
Yeah.
And we had the carne asada fries.
Nice.
And you can add the bacon on top in your carne asada. Make everything special.
I like it.
Tasty.
What I'm kind of gathering is a core important principle of yours is just no technology, just a base human connection. Which is funny because before we started recording, Kenzie and I said we started the business, we're happy to make, and it's probably kind of meaningless to you because you're you have plenty of customers. What do you need that for? It's technology. But would you value or find important not the goal of a video being to get new people to come, but the goal of it being to capture what your restaurant is in 2023. So in 3 years when you quit or whatever, when you stop and whatever you're doing, imagine a decade or two from now, you have a really nice couple-minute video that shows the people, shows exactly the goal of it being you can almost smell it and feel what it was like to be there. That's why I record the show is so later in life I can be oh yeah, Nelson, I can almost feel the burrito just by seeing you and hearing you talk.
Uh-huh.
It's a really important thing for me is to just because otherwise, I mean, if you go on a trip, you've probably gone on a trip and you made like that you don't have any photos or anything of. And the memories of it's like you don't think of it as often, but then like if you happen to see a photo, you're like, oh,
Yes.
you get lost in it. So maybe we'll do that. The goal of it will be, and you can obviously use it however you want.
Thank you.
But
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. I'm thinking now like I don't want to work, all my life.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we are getting older, you know what I mean? And I feel sometimes we need to give it to the new generation, to show up,
Mm-hmm.
and do the thing I'm doing now,
Yeah.
There is nothing forever, There
Would
is,
you have a protege? Or
um,
like train one person? What do you mean? What do you mean? Give it to the new generation?
You know what I'm trying to say? There is always new people who's trying to do. I don't know if you knew this. Years ago, probably like I had to tell you, 8 years ago, you cannot find so much food cars like you do now. You go outside, there is food car for everywhere now, for everywhere. But that's why I'm telling you, there is new people, new generation, new food cars. There is a lot of, every day there is something new.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to be ready to get everything you can now.
Mm-hmm.
But there is time you need to say goodbye to things. Nothing is forever, you know. What I'm telling you, trying to tell you is like, I just live in the day, today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not thinking about tomorrow because I didn't buy tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't guarantee I'm going to have tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I live in this moment with you now. This one is a bless. I don't know tomorrow. That's why I'm telling you, live it up. Live your life today because there is no tomorrow.
Has your idea of maybe stopping in 3 years, has it been 3 years for a couple of years now? Is it like an idea that's always 3 years away?
There's something I had to tell you the truth, but probably this decision for me was last year to decide 3 years I'm retired.
In 3 years?
In 3 years. And how funny the new place, the lease agreement was it's only for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
The new place we are now, it's only for 3 years.
Do you have any plan, like just...
I don't know what happened. I have to tell you, I don't know. If the customer want me, I can be there 3 more years. You know, the guys who own the property, they are so happy to.
Nice.
They love us. They say nice thing about us, and I'm happy, to be there. And I can say, you know what I mean? It's like when you vote, if people decide I going to vote Nelson stay, I will be there. Why not?
Well, of course people, but then you work your whole life, like you said, where you didn't want to do it. It can be interesting when you have something that's such a big part of your life, and then if you did just stop it, like you might just be sitting and you're like, what now?
Yes, I never thought to feel so much love for the community. With all these things happens months ago, it's not about the money, but I know the whole community do a little fund for me. They can give me money for the fire because I got more money from the community, from the insurance. Somebody asked me question about if I got good money from the insurance. I said no. What I got from the insurance was a slap in my face.
A waste of time.
Yes, it's a lot of paperwork, and the only thing we got was $1,000 from the fire, from all the damage. For me, I was at that time, and I don't want to argue, I don't want to fight. I just want to be happy wherever it is. You know what I mean? I was. At that time,
it's when like it makes it linger.
I was feeling down.
Yeah,
at that
trapped
time.
in it.
Yeah, like I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk with no one. There is one time I say I don't want to give an interview anymore to no one. I don't feel like I want to talk anymore about this situation. The media was over there. The news was over there. The newspaper was over there, and everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to.
I never heard what happened. If you don't want to talk about it,
no,
but just some random person.
Yes,
was it malicious? Was it on purpose?
I want to say it was related because the people who was living behind the building, I guess, who owned the property, they got money from them. That's why they was living. And the guy who owned the property, they want them to leave, but they don't want to leave until they got the money back. They give it to the guy who owned the property. So the guy who owned the property, he doesn't want to get the money back to them. They decide we are not moving. We are going to stay here. And we showed to the police the cameras. We got them like almost midnight walking behind the back door. And 5 minutes later, the fire started. But for the police, there is no proof.
Jeez.
For me, yes, there is no proof. Why? Because they don't have money to pay a bill. They don't have money to, you can put there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I was me or somebody was with money behind the building.
Yeah.
You're so quick to take them.
Yeah.
Why? Because you know they got money.
Jeez.
Yes, you see like people misbehaving, homeless people. I don't call homeless people, these people with addiction. You know, they don't take these people.
Well, I have addictions too.
I mean, you know, everybody has
everyone
addiction.
Has something, yeah.
But I'm speaking about...
To your burritos.
You know, when I'm trying to say these people with addiction, I'm trying to see these people with drugs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they need help. And I don't know.
It's a tough problem.
It is.
If there's a solution, you know, we would.
It is. You know what I mean?
But Eugene seems to just be such a hub for it.
I know, and sometimes it breaks my heart to see these young people, you know, like looking 21, 22, when you can do so much with your life.
Yeah.
Why you are killing yourself?
Have you ever felt imagine how you felt when you're like, I don't want to talk or do any interviews.
No, you know what the good thing about me, these people on the street, they knows me. I can walk and you can see they call me Nelson. Hi, Nelson. Even they stop to say hi, Nelson. That people sometimes go to my window and ask for a free water or a free burrito. I can do it because it's only one time. But before I give you the water and the burrito, I have to tell you, you have time to change. That's the life you want to live. It's a beautiful life. You don't need drugs in your body to feel the happiness for 5-10 minutes. When the drugs is gone, what happened? You want more money. You want to keep doing it, but you don't have more money to buy more drugs. So think what you want to do. You are young. Don't do drugs. You don't need drugs to be happy.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
I used to drink a lot.
I was going to say, you do own a bar.
Yes, you know, and I decide to talk to myself. I say, Nelson, I talk to myself in a mirror. Yeah. Nelson, it's time to quit. You need your license because you buy your grocery shopping for your business. So I was drinking a lot. I was being alcoholic.
How long ago?
Probably 3 years ago. I decided to be sober and clean.
Nice.
Yes, but
I moved here 2 years ago.
Was an addiction.
So I met you after you'd been
sober.
Yes,
I was drinking like kind of this size beers.
To be fair, isn't almost every cook alcoholic? it's every. So I've worked at Mod Pizza, Chipotle. I've worked at a handful of places with, and you know, not everyone drinks, but anyone who cooked tended to drink quite a bit. There's an aspect of it.
Yes.
And maybe it's like the culture of like just like a lot of chefs talk about. And Anthony Bourdain kind of was like, you know.
I don't know. It's the heat. Probably can be, you know, when you feel it's over 100 degrees and working in a food car inside. Yeah. So I need something cold. I need something to forget about, you know, things. Yeah, and the best thing is to put a little alcohol in your body if you feel good. But
so you're completely sober now? Or
no, I'm clean for 3 years.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Addictions are hard. It is. It's you're almost fighting your own mind because you kind of, well, okay, but hey, Nelson, let's really think this through. I know a couple days ago you know, it's like it's not just like a decision. It's like every day, like pretty much like every couple hours you have to remake a decision. But now it's probably really quite easy for you.
Yes.
Yeah. The social aspect of it's odd because then it's like everyone's drinking. Alcohol makes me really sick a lot of the time. But then every once in a while when everyone's drinking, I'm like, everyone else is having fun. That's got to be fun. And I try it, and I'm like, I mean, that's fun for 30 minutes or an hour, and then I'm like, I feel sick.
Yes, that's true. It's true. And when I go out with my friends, and we don't drink, but two or three of my friends, we don't drink. When we go out, it probably like 10 friends on the table.
You have 10 friends?
More than that.
That's more than
but
most people.
I don't,
You are rich in friends. You probably, yeah.
I have a lot of friends.
Have you always, your whole life, like high school?
Yes, since I remember, probably since I was a little kid, I used to have friends to play. And the good thing I had to tell you, I'm glad the media or the phones wasn't at that time. I had really good fun with friends running.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Playing, you know what I mean? Without the damn phone or without the new media, the playing video games now. Like, I really have fun with friends and still have fun with friends. When we go for dinner, we talk about everything, but we can put away the phone like I did now. We put away the cell phone.
What do you think? Was it your parents or just like what made you cultivate and kind of have a personality that is so attracted? Like people kind of come to you like a magnet. They're like, that's a warm and inviting person who I know I won't be judged. I know it'll just be kind of like an open and accepting love. It's like it's very warm, but not a lot of people cultivate that, you know? A lot of people have because people kind of consciously choose how they present themselves to the world.
Yes.
How they are daily. I mean, if you said you've had friends that long, like, you know, like why have you thought about like why you are the way you are? From an early age, you know?
I had to tell you, I don't know. I love to be open, you know. I love to say things. Even I don't know people, I love to express myself.
Yeah.
And sometimes whatever came to my mind, I can tell you, but I'm not offending no one, you know. I find a way to be nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even if you say something that like might be offensive, but if it's someone who you know
yes.
isn't like a malicious person says it, it kind of feels different. You're like,
no, yes, I do sometimes. Sometimes there is customers or friends. You know, life is not only, you know, life has up and it's downs. Sometimes somebody can tell you, oh, I'm from California, and I haven't found a place like California has the best tacos than Oregon. And I had to tell you, oh, you know what? Sorry, but you're here in Oregon and you are going to eat the Oregon tacos. Mm-hmm. You miss the California, you know what to do. Yeah. But you know what?
And you could also be like, hey, how's the water down there? I mean, jeez.
you know, but it's not me. You know, easily, you know what I said, my friend? I said, I just kidding. I just been sarcastic. I just been funny, you know, because I don't want to.
But it's fun. I assume you, like, with close friends, it's fun to kind of, you know, be like, not like playfully mean, but like,
no,
just like,
it's so funny when you say that. When we go out with my friends to try different places, it's like, my friends sometimes are like, oh my God, Nelson, I can't believe it. The people saw you over there and they stop eating and they walk to you only to say, hi, Nelson, nice to see you, and shake your hands. Yeah. And say, you don't have idea how blessed I am when people do that. Wherever I go, people start to say, hi, Nelson. I just want to say hi.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm a celebrity. And I feel like I'm blessed. Yeah. And sometimes I can't believe it's happening. You know?
It's like not a social media celebrity, but an in-person celebrity where everyone has like a celebrity, like, you know, any actor. The person who comes up to them, the actor has no idea who they are. But every person who recognizes you, you at least have seen them or have like fed them or their family, you know? So it's probably much more personal than an actual celebrity. So you seem to have all the good sides.
Yes.
Have you ran into a lot of situations where you go to like a mechanic and they happen to know you and stuff like that? Or like, you go get your teeth cleaned or anything like that? It seems like you'd run into people all over.
Yes. That's happened for me frequently. Wherever I go, They knows me. Hi,
Yeah.
Nelson. I know you. Or a lot of people say, I know you because you are on the media. I saw your face.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you, Nelson?
Yeah.
And
How do you feel? Like, I assume some of these people offer you like, oh, like a discount or free because you're a friend. But I always feel bad taking that. So like as like certain. I don't know. Do you take it or do you? It's an interesting thing.
you know, in this life, you need to give to
Mhm.
receive.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes more you give to
Mhm.
people, it's more you receive.
Mm.
That's what I can see. Sometimes, you know, I can give a free burrito, $7, $8 burrito. You got the next customer buy like 6 burritos, like $40, $50, and they tip you $10. I got $10 for free.
Mm-hmm.
That $10 the guy tipped me or the lady tipped me, pay that burrito, just give it away to somebody who need it.
Yeah.
Do you see what happened?
Mm-hmm.
I just give it to somebody, but I received that
Yeah.
$10. The burrito was $8. Not only I got 10, I
Right.
let it go 8, but I had $2
Mhm.
extra on the side.
Are you religious or karma or like do you
No,
do you have any sort of
I'm not.
belief?
I believe in God.
Yeah.
My house or my apartment, I can tell you, or my own room, is the place when I can connect with God. I can ask. I can pray. I don't have any image in my room.
Mm-hmm.
I have one Bible. Sometimes I read, sometimes I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I ask, sometimes I say thank you for everything I have.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you because this morning I opened my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not religious, but I believe in God.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's interesting. It seems like everyone at some point in their life, you know, some specific thing seems too specific. It's like, how did this all come together in such a way?
Yeah.
It has to, like, it almost seems like a cosmic joke. It's like,
Mhm.
okay, all right, you know, I get it. Like, were you always religious, or did you have a moment kind of like later in life where you like were like, whoa, this is different?
I grew up with the Catholic. My mom and my dad are Catholic.
Mm.
I grew up being Catholic, but I never go to the church.
Mm.
I never go and sit and hear the priest or the pastor, you know what I mean, talking for 2 hours. I feel like I want to say something. I feel like I can do it in my house.
Yeah.
If I don't feel good, I can go with friends and tell to my friends what's happening, how I feel. Sometimes a friend can give you the answer. If you don't find the answer, when you can pick a book and open that book and you find something. When you are reading, you find something you was looking for. That
You don't need someone else
that
to
happened
communicate.
for me frequently.
It did.
Yes, I open a book and I find something I was looking for.
Like a religious book or any book?
Like any book sometimes.
Any book.
Any book sometimes.
What's a good book that you've had that, like, what's a book that you'd suggest that you've had that effect?
There is one book called The Four Agreements.
Oh, by
Miguel
Miguel.
Angel, I guess. That's the name.
Yeah, Kenzie loved that book.
That's really good. The
I
Four
tried
Agreements.
it. Did you read it from the beginning to the end? Or
Yes, no, everything.
The intro mentioned mirrors so much that I didn't get past it. I will. I think I have a copy right outside this room.
That's really good. Until now, I had a book. And when I have friends who call me they have problems, I say, I recommend this book to you. You are going to find in this book what are you looking for.
But so it's like, don't lie, don't. Do you know them by chance?
The Four Agreements.
Yeah. Before you read them, did you do like the opposite, or were you already living that way and it put words?
I
to
don't know what happened. I had to tell you. I can't explain. But I was reading this book. It's really interesting. It's really interesting and really I connect with this book.
Nice.
And really helped me through a lot of things. But I had to tell you, probably for me the best book and I can read is the Bible. I don't know. I feel connected with the Bible. I feel connected.
When you say it helped you through things, does anyone aside from like maybe like your close family know that you're going through anything? You seem like someone. again, I guess once I knew the fire, but I didn't know how bad the
Yeah.
landlord and everything was. But like I was like, man, Nelson's just living his life. But then you weren't
Yeah,
having a good
I
time.
know. I'm trying to, since my whole family is in Mexico, I'm trying not to scare them. With the news about the fire, they knows and they was calling me when I'm telling you the day I don't wanna talk to no one. I was having that situation. I don't want to answer any question. I don't want to talk to no one. I was receiving a lot of phone calls from Mexico, from my family, because I was scared about the whole situation. And that's the thing about scare me, like my family. I don't want, to give them bad news. Only the good news.
Yeah.
Only the good things in my life.
When do you go and visit them, I assume?
Yes, I go probably once a year.
Do they joke about you? Like, do they have any joke about Eugene? About
No, because they haven't been here.
They haven't been here.
No, they haven't
So
been here.
I mean, you've cooked for them, but they haven't tried.
There is things to came to this country. You need to have visa, not only passport. So to get a visa, it's not easy anymore like used to be since the 911 situation. Everything got really hard. It's not easy anymore. So sometimes you got denied, and it's not cheap to get a visa.
And if you're planning to go multiple people and one person gets denied.
Exactly. Yes, that happens. It's interview.
Jeez.
You can get denied. You can get approved. It's not only you get approved. It's money. It's money. Everything is about money.
Are you really, specifically after dealing with insurance agencies, are you just sick of bureaucracy? Just dealing with the government?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
of course.
And then
sometimes, I want to be like not normal and say, you know what? I don't want to pay taxes anymore because a small business could pay more taxes.
No.
And taxes for what? When you see the city trashy every day, like what you do with all this money you get for a small business.
And the taxes you pay to have an employee.
It's everything is tax. Exactly.
Because Kenzie and I just started our own, and we're like, they make it hard to be an independent small
you
business.
And a lot of people say, with the restaurant got on fire. A lot of people, it's because he's Mexican.
You're
no,
Mexican?
Because I'm and because you're gay, you know what I mean?
You're gay?
I said, I know. There is people, that happened with me when I read it and somebody told me. I laugh. I laugh.
Yeah.
Don't tell me because I'm Mexican, people set on fire the restaurant. Don't tell me because I'm gay, people set on fire the restaurant.
That's beautiful because it seems to be the opposite of how a lot of society says this happened because I'm people use who they are, whatever it is. It could be their wealth, it could be the place they live, it could be any number of things.
Yes.
They use it as life's just going to keep doing this. So you just don't see yourself in that way. That's really beautiful.
Yeah, no, that was actually made me laugh. There is somebody else say it was me who set on fire the restaurant because I want to get money from the insurance. And I also, this guy knows how much money I got from the insurance, Nothing. $1,000 was slap on my face.
Slap on your face.
And I can give it to you, brother, whoever say I did it.
You probably spent more than $1,000 worth of your time.
Yes. And closing the business for 2 days, losing so much money in 2 days.
You would have enjoyed making that $1,000. Yeah, man, what a
2-3 hours. You know what I mean?
What a mess.
Yes. So it is what it is. Life is life.
Yeah.
You need to find a way to laugh about everything.
You do.
There is time you
Some people don't laugh.
No. Sometimes I was losing my balance.
Oh.
I feel like my life was going like this down. Something happened in my life. I don't know. When I feel I was losing my balance, something came. We are on the same level now.
Nice.
And that's how I live in today. We are in a good balance.
That's part of it, and not exactly. I love the balance and agree, but just the fact that you say it's about laughing and smile. that's part of what makes someone like you just like a magnetic,
Yeah.
charismatic figure, is when you see someone who just understands it's like, yeah, life is what it is. Might as well have fun. It's just really charming because a lot of people, like, I don't know, a lot of people don't ever just make like just jokes and laugh all the time. It's really hard to be around people who just are kind of serious all the time.
Yes, it is. You know.
When you hire people, do you prioritize someone who's like, do you prioritize for personality
Oh,
or skill?
I had to tell you the truth. I'm on charge only for the cooks. Yes, I have somebody in charge to interview the front. The front means the server, the bartender, the host. There is somebody else on charge.
Because you didn't want to interview them?
Yeah, because I don't want to interview them. You know what I mean? I want not to be in charge and everything. Because if I try to be in charge of the whole business, I'm going to be lack over there.
Yeah, good point.
I don't want to be there 7 a.m. until 10 or 11 p.m.
So you focus on the heart
That's
of it,
going
the
to
food.
kill me.
Yeah.
That's kill your friendship, your relationship. That's kill your freedom.
Yeah.
That's just being in a box.
Yeah.
You need to have time for friends. You need to have fun for this beautiful interview.
Yeah.
You have freedom to go and do hiking, biking, running, working out. I love working out.
Yeah?
Yes, I do love working out. And
I hate it.
I know. For me, if I don't want to do it one day or 2 days, my body push me.
Oh,
You need to do it.
that's
you
nice.
need to do it. Yes.
The nice thing is that you chose to focus on, like, because a lot of people who, like, grow a business, they choose to spend their time not on, like, the cooks, but then they're like, oh, the higher up, the bureaucity. You chose to spend it on the heart of a restaurant, which is making sure the food's, because, like, not to say anything about, like, bartenders, but a drink is a drink. You know, it has alcohol.
Yes.
It's going to get you drunk.
Exactly.
But, like, if the food isn't there, so when you're hiring chefs, at least, even though, like, if they don't interact with
Yes.
customers, just the you know, the culture of a restaurant of employees working together. Have you had trouble? Like, I've never hired someone. I don't want to. It seems like such a anyone can bake it for an hour.
No, and the thing is about the new thing, like everybody tell you, I had 10 years of experience. I had 25 years of experience. And when you look the work in my answer is like, I don't see your 25 or your 10 years of experience. I don't tell you, but at least I want you prove me. I want you prove me the way you do it. I want to let you go to the store, do your shopping, and show me. And only you have to show me.
Yeah.
You have to deliver it to the front people to try your food. And they are going to decide you if it's good or it's not good. It's going to be approved from them if you want to sell the product to our customer. The employees in front need to taste it.
Yeah.
And
you have them cook something from your menu or just something of their own?
You can do in your own. Yes, you can do in your own. All the time I talk to them because you are telling me you have so much experience.
Yeah.
I don't want to give you my experience. I want to see your experience. I want to give you the opportunity to build a beautiful dish. When I'm trying to see a dish, I'm trying to see a really beautiful presentation in your plate. Like I want to lick it because it looks so good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then we can talk. You know what I mean?
So it's like a trial by everyone who works there gets to dictate. Wow.
I feel yes.
Do they tell you their score, like their ratings of it, or do they tell it straight to the person? That would be. It's like one of those shows.
Yeah, we do. You know what? We do. I doing this situation for 8 years. For me, I love it. I love the way I do.
It sounds fun.
Yes, it is fun because tell me what do you need. I will be get it for you.
Yeah.
And do your own. And you know.
Could someone make spaghetti though, or you know? Like when you say make whatever, like could I just make like a meal?
Yes, because it's something we can try. Probably you need to connect with we are a Mexican restaurant. You know, if you put pasta, we're speaking about Italian, you know what I mean? But we can do anything. I think so. There is a lot of places, Chinese's, and they have nachos. Even they have tacos now. And like, I don't like the idea, but that's your own. You know what I mean? But I don't want to do that.
You have French food.
I don't.
French fries. I'm kidding.
But I don't. I know, but I don't have hamburgers.
Yeah.
I don't have pizza.
I don't think French fries are actually French.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
It's potatoes.
It's potatoes. But there's potatoes in like breakfast burritos.
It's
you know?
Yes, it is.
That's probably one of the best parts of having a Mexican restaurant is you get to a lot of the ingredients kind of have mixed over. You know, like some like a sushi restaurant. Like if you order too much tuna and then everyone's ordering salmon, you're like, oh no. But it's like someone's ordering burritos or tacos. You know, you get a little wiggle room there.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
It's honestly getting quite hot in here,
It's
and we just
okay.
did 50 minutes.
Thank you.
I appreciate you coming on the show.
I appreciate you. It's my pleasure. I'm happy to be here, and thank you for thinking on me.
I think of you every time I get really
I'm
hungry.
To tell you it's a bless
Thank
to
you.
be here.
And I look forward to coming to your new restaurant and recording not a marketing ad, but a memory ad.
Thank you. I will be happy to have you there.
That'd be fun.
And thank you so much.
Yeah. All that we'll ask before we film it is what parts of the restaurant do you love the most and like want to remember? And you can't say the customers.
No. Okay, let's go and talk about the outdoor seating. The outdoor seating is beautiful from the new restaurant.
And it's new. You've only been there 2 weeks? 3?
1 week.
1 week.
1 week.
1 week. So actually, we'll wait a little bit of time.
Yeah.
To like just sit in and like, you know, flush it out. So maybe in like a month,
yes.
we'll come and then we'll be like, you know, like,
yes,
it's probably the environment of just the
yes.
Yeah.
We need to do it one day when we have a really good people sitting outside. Cool. So you can feel the atmosphere. It's really beautiful. I was there last night. It was packed, and there was a birthday celebration, and they make it beautiful. And oh my God, I don't know why I didn't get any picture last night, but
I'm a text away. We have each other's number now.
Okay.
If something does like that does come up, we're more than happy to come.
Yes. We are friends.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Love you very much. Take care.
The same.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you.
That's fun.